That was weird because it just cut off the stream. It cut off the intro. I don't know what happened. But welcome back to Real Fan Sports. My name is Nonpfixion. We are doing the Houston Rockets at the Phoenix Suns. This is the first time Kevin Durant has been back to Phoenix since the trade to Houston. Let's see. What up, Daniel? What, what up, the Love Teddy? That is a crazy name. Teddy, are you a lover, not a fighter? Just a question. Just because this was actually wanted to know. But welcome into the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. I know you see the new board. Shout out to React Live for bringing us on to this beta program to use their board, which is let's go into the actual active game. We can see every active game that's playing right now. We got a scoreboard. We have what we can tell as far as the trends, what's trending, players' points, players' full array of all the skills they've done over the game. Because we have a play-by-play as well. And if you scroll down, we see the team performance and the performance itself. We can see the ebbs and flows of the game, where teams are performing, underperforming, overperforming. Kind of get an idea of like how the game is going to continue, how it's going to flow. This is pretty cool. Actually, pretty cool scoreboard, but from React Live. And let's see, this is the greatest tool and toy for anyone into sports. Currently, it's able to be used for men's NBA basketball, NC2A men's basketball, and WNBA will be around the corner shortly. We'll be able to use it for WNBA, especially as the season will be actively happening this year. Thank goodness for CBA going through. But again, my name is Nonpfixion. This is Real Fan Sports. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And what's good, Daniel? Happy Tuesday to yourself, to you, brother. Said happy Tuesday super chat. You said sub chat. Okay. And then again, what's up, Love Teddy? Those who are on the other pages on Twitch, on X, and also on Facebook. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit the thumbs up. Wherever you are, make sure you're following, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you got notifications on. So thank you guys for being a part of the channel. Come get some more candy. I think the color is just because of Easter. I don't think it has anything to do with flavor. Yeah. I can try to get some on my next order. Yeah. So already start the game. Current score is 8-5. Now the question is, just as the last game we see Houston play, Houston was playing against Golden State. Golden State was undermanned, but just got Steph back. And you see Houston actually kind of struggled against a still weak Golden State Warriors team. Now this team, the Suns, is probably one of the unknowns not unknowns, but the unforeseen of this season. No one expected this team minus KD, especially when Booker went down for a while. Then Brooks went down for like 14 games because of the broken hand. Nobody expects this team to still be in a playoff hunt, and they're currently in 6. Andre says ready for the playoffs. I mean, ready to ever be, Man, I thought Steph was going to make. Man, when he threw that up, I thought it was going in too. But you know what? That'd have been too good. You know what I'm saying? Because it'll give a lot of fans false hope about the playoffs. Because we have to be cognitive about, and logical about what's going to happen. It's a good possibility we might win the play-in. It's a good possibility we don't win the play-in. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because if we can come back next season, Porzingis healthy, Steph healthy, Butler, unless they go and get the people that they've been rumored to get, come back, because Butler might get traded in the offseason for somebody. I don't want to throw names out there because it's not really set in stone, so no one knows. It's all guessing games right now. But I think Butler, if there is a trade, Butler will be the piece used since he got the most recent contract. It probably won't be Draymond. But But I have no faith in Houston making a deep run with that offense, man. Andre, I even with KD, I don't have faith either. I think they have a bunch of talented pieces. I don't think they're cohesive though. I don't think they really. I don't think they've really gelled together. And I think partially that is because of KD. There's such an age gap with them, where most of the younger generation is the cell phone generation, and the much older generation, we're more communicative face to face. But you turn it down. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay, if the music's not too loud. I do believe. I mean, like I said, I think it's potential with the team, of course, because they do have a lot of talented players. I think once they lost the point guard, that kind of changed the array of the team. And with the young twin playing the point guard, which is not what he was supposed to be coming in to be doing. He's supposed to be more of a 3-and-D player and not really leading the offense or trying to galvanize the offense through his dribbling skills. I think he's done the best he could. Then bringing in Shepherd. Shepard not really a true point. I think he's a point guard because of his size, but I don't know how good he is as far as overall point guard skills. I know the boy can shoot. He can shoot his tail off. But again, while we're on a break, we're going to show you guys. Let me go full screen. Hold on, where is that? Hold on a second, guys. Now let's see. Okay, so as you can see, this is React Live. React Live right now, we see to the left, the top left here is the score of the game. It shows you the first quarter, the points, current fouls, how many timeouts are left on the top of the game. And then in the middle part, you see the momentum, like the lead changes. It shows you the runs, the largest runs currently. Excuse me. Current run we see largest run for Houston is 3-point run, and for Phoenix is a 14-point run. It shows you the points, positive points leading. Shows you droughts after 2 minutes, which is actually pretty interesting because most systems that you can see where you get the references of scores and the flow of the game, you never get the information about droughts. You never get any of that. As we see the efficiency shows you the actual efficiency as it's happening, and from what we understand, this system React Live gets it just as quick as the NBA gets it, and it's before all the other platforms, ESPN, Yahoo, all of them gets it a little bit faster, and it's a little bit more accurate as well. So this is a lineup. It shows you the lineup averages, net rating, offensive rating, defensive rating, the pace, like the point pace, which is actually pretty interesting because most time we don't see that either. But this is such a cool platform, and I love this part here where you can see when a team is outperforming their normal season averages. And it's one of the things where you can, for those who like to partake in betting on the games, the live betting, this really could help you in picking your choices and picking your next step as far as what you want to bet on, what you want to put money towards. I think it's pretty cool, personally. I'm not a big bettor. I do use like Sleeper Act and sometimes FanDuel, but as far as those people that are much more into the game, as far as that aspect of the game, I think this will be a great addition to your pockets. You know what I'm saying? Your pocketbook, you use it on phone, you use it on laptop, anything like that. So let's get back into it. Current score is 5-18. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go to Phoenix, I believe. Hey, Mike, you can turn that one on. Thank you. So Green's going to bring the rock down. Gets it off to Booker. Booker in the high pick and roll with a Kogi. Pass to Green. Green step back. Shot. Too high, but the putback is easy. 2 points. Another thing, too, like, I am a true fan where I believe Şengün has gotten too much praise. I think he's okay. I don't think he's great. I think many people looking at Jokic felt like they were getting that in Şengün. And it's weird because when you watch the man play, he does have talent. I won't say he does have that. A big steal right here. Goes up, gets the foul on KD and the bucket. Great defense by the Suns, leading to a fast break attempt. Williams will go to the line to shoot his free throw. Yeah, KD was in the circle, so even though the defense, his defense at one point before the contact actually was in the right spot, but he drifted into the bottom circle, and unfortunately, contact, they're gonna blow that whistle. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna blow that whistle regardless. The Houston players, when they lined up with Brooks, they weren't playing with that dude. They gathered together and threw his ass out so their teammate can get the rebound. That was a concerted effort. Oh, another strip right here. KD got stripped by Booker. I'm sorry, that was Brooks to Booker. Booker to Williams. Williams goes up, gets the shot, and one again. Back-to-back and ones for Williams. Great start for Phoenix. And also, too, the first one, if you can see on the big screen, let's go back to it right now. If you see the top round of the score, you see the differential. And it shows you the point differential from pregame all the way to endgame. And right now, the fact that you can actually click on it like this and see like the individual, the difference, the spread of the game, this is very detailed, actually very cool. Wow. And you can see the colors. Houston and Phoenix have 2 separate colors. Shows the expected points and the line. So like I said, for those who are into the gambling side of sports, this might be a good tool for you to have in your pocket, man. And as we see right now, Phoenix is clearly overperforming in the 3-point range in a field goal efficiency, free throws, and pace as well. They're on pace to hit 108 points right now. KD with another turnover. Brooks drives, gets the shot off the glass, looking for a foul, but no call. Rebound, Houston. Shepherd gets the shot across. It's going to be a reach-in foul against, I believe might be Williams. Let's see. Let's see if they got some get back on Williams. And then also, too, as you can see, the top inside, you see the substitution. You see the rotation chart. You see the players themselves for the Suns. You got Booker, Brooks, Green, Allen, and Iguodala in. You got Kevin Durant, Okogie, Capella, Shepherd, and Eason in for the Rockets. Actually, just had a substitution. O'Neal comes in last second for the Suns. Suns on a fast break dunk by Iguodala. What's crazy is this app that we're using. We could just put this screen up and just let the stream play. We got to see our face. Shepherd with a nice jumper. Offensive foul on Brooks. A little aggressive on the block, that's all, on the screen. But the Suns are playing well. And the cool thing about it is you see at the very top, let's go. I'll keep going because every time I look at it, I see something that I didn't see before. So as we go back to the screen while they're coming back bringing the ball up, You got 4 games that's live. Show you the current live games, and it even shows you your momentum in those games. Show you differential and all that stuff. So you got the Warriors who are currently up over the Sacramento Kings 70-61. Shows you Golden State is the yellow, Kings are the purple, and it shows you just kind of the expectation in the flow of the game, which is pretty cool. The differential, the scoring, shows you how the performances are, lead changes, largest run. I think this is actually pretty cool, man. I am, like, when we met with the people for React Live, kind of like thought it was cool, but now seeing it in action and really seeing it up close and personal, I think this is really awesome. And it's times I can just put this up, still talk to you guys. You guys can see the flow of the game, get more information. Because I can even move stuff around so you can kind of see it on the big screen, which I think is pretty freaking cool. See if I can click on the player's name. It pulls up all the information for them so far, how they're performing right now. Shows this. You can just go to the whole. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, that's legit. This is legit. That's pretty freaking cool. 28-9 is the current score right now. Like I said, the Suns are overperforming. Rebound, Shepherd. Easy 2 points on the get back after for Eason. Booker tried to get the little floater to Iguodala for the dunk, but he get knocked out of bounds. They're gonna say it got knocked out by the Suns, and it should be Rockets ball. Several Rocket players head to the bench right now. But I mean, Andre, I think your point and your point of view is actually not a bad one. I think if you're a Rockets fan and that's your team you support, you should be slightly worried of how this team is going to perform. Keep telling people when it comes to Şengün, he doesn't have an extensive package. He gets to a certain point where the frustration kicks in. Don't let him get under the elbow. Don't let him get past the free throw line. If you body him up at the free throw line, he's going to try to throw a shoulder into you. He's going to do it 2 times in a row, and if not, he can't get it. He's going to fade away, throw it up, or he's going to pass it out because he's going to get frustrated. I've watched him too many times to say, like, you're not Jokic, bro. You're not. But yeah, this new scoreboard is actually pretty cool. React Live. Shout out to React Live once again for bringing myself as well as Zach into the fold to be a part of the beta testing for this. Like I said, I think it's pretty awesome. It looks pretty cool to me. Easton spin move, trying to get past Iguodala, no good. Shot is up. A little fast break for the Suns. Booker guarded by Easton. Gets a shot up and one. Booker's such a great scorer, man. He's such a good scorer. And we got a timeout. 32-13 the current score. And see, in between timeouts, we just go like this. Let you guys check out the board. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and ask. We'll try our best to answer what we can. We're still learning about the ins and outs of the board. Still learning about the ins and outs of the board, but as you can see, all we can see we show how they are at home and away. I think that's freaking awesome. Versus similar ranked. Oh wow. Oh. See their head to head. That's crazy. Last 5 games, last 10 games, last 20 games. Damn, that's pretty. This is cool. I think that day's supposed to be different. So we definitely talked to him about that. And that's cool. That's one thing some pages don't have when you try to get information. They have the eye, but they don't tell you like a full breakdown of what stuff is. It tells you about the effective field goal percentages, the 3-point percentages, the free throw percentages, the pace of the game, estimated number of possessions per 48 minutes, how fast the team plays. That's actually pretty cool. I do like that. I like that breakdown as well. Follow you guys. I don't like how they put this score way down here now. I don't like that. I got trying to see the poll, but the poll's now at the bottom when it used to be at the top. I don't get why they changed that. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go. What up, 40? Here you go. Here you go. For I know you got kids ready for work, but this is our new scoreboard. It's called React Live. It's actually pretty awesome. You can see everything from the individual scores. You see the differential in the game right here. It's the scoring differential, the points per quarter. See how the game is flowing. You can also go see team performances, how if the team's underperforming, overperforming, if they're right on task. You can look at the last 10 games, 5 games, 20 games, see how they play head-to-head with other teams, check away their home schedule, their home stats versus their away stats. You look at the momentum shifts in the game, the pace, the leads, the largest lead, the droughts. You took it overall efficiency as far as rebounds, assists, 3-point per shooting, free throw shooting. Also check out the lineup average of the net rating for each individual team, the offensive rating, defensive rating, the points per game, the true shooting, all that, which is actually pretty cool stats for people that like to see the inner workings of how the game works. And on the right hand side, you can see the individual lineups for both teams, the Rockets and the Suns, how each individual player is doing. And it's simply you just click on the player's name, pulls up the whole thing, and shows you how he's playing, what his points are compared to what he's been doing throughout the season. If he's performing well, performing at average, or underperforming. Currently, right now, Shepherd is underperforming, which I think is pretty freaking cool, and shows you how much time he's been on the court throughout the periods. That's actually pretty awesome. But this is very beautiful. If you get the full player play as well down here, which you can move some stuff around. You can also pop out certain screens. So if you just want that up, you can have that up. And this is also available on your cell phone. Currently it's in iOS. They're finishing up the regular Google version, the Android version. but we just actually got access to this just recently, and it's actually pretty freaking awesome, especially for those who like to partake in a little bit of side betting. They have side challenges, side betting, side missions in basketball. Right now, currently it's used. We're able to use it for men's NBA. And it's also, I believe, the men's. Let me see about this. Is NBA NC2A men's basketball. They're working on it to have it soon for WNBA, and then also for women's basketball NC2A, which, of course, it'll be a lot better for next year, especially when you get to March Madness time. This thing is going to be lit up. But we just got introduced to it. That was freaking great. That was freaking awesome. Trying to see. I think there's let me see if there's anything else. But it's like I said, it's the perfect tool / toy for any person that likes to get really in depth into sports. But also, if you're into the gambling side of sports and want to see how the game really flows and really works, it'll probably give you a good edge on some of the newer betting sites like Kalshi, and I forgot what's the other one. What's the new one called? The new one you can actually bet super live. Like, it's actually pretty crazy. But I think it's pretty freaking awesome. But how are you doing, brother? How's work been? Is that Grayson Allen gets to the basket, won't get a foul. Suns have actually been playing a lot more aggressive than the younger, like as you said, the younger Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets should not be losing to this team. That's just how I feel. Is it just me, or that Grayson Allen, when he got into the league, he instantly started graying on the side of his head? Like, was that dude that stressed out? Because he was, left college, was nice little dark, black hair or brown hair, whatever color it is. Came into the league and started graying immediately. that dude started aging like crazy. I'm trying to think, is there? Hold on. Let me message. Oh boy, that's been good. Finally getting into the flow of it. Kind of like Staples, took about 3 years. Sometimes it does take a while to get to that point where you feel like super comfortable in what you're doing, and things kind of come second nature, which is a good thing. I'm actually happy for you, because I know a lot of what you have gone through trying to maintain the status quo for the job and just be in a good place, for yourself. And it's for, your everyday living. So I definitely understand. I think that's pretty cool, man. I'm happy for you, brother. How's did you go home, Freezer? Or you stayed at the apartment? I didn't ask you that the other day when I was talking to you. I kind of messaged you. Where is it at? Okay. Let me message him. I didn't look to see if we have that. Where is this thing at? Yeah. Yep. You good?
Oh. I just put on this shirt over this, huh? That little wind is blowing on my head. I put my hat on. Okay. Put it in the air fryer. It was lovely.
Oh, you put it in the air fryer?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to email the gentleman Chris, who we're working with this new React Live scoreboard to see if we have a link for you guys to try it out, because it is a paid for service, but you can check it out for about 14 days, for almost 2 weeks for free. And then if you choose you want to keep it, then you go into paid for service. But like I said, I think for those who are into the number side of sports, you will love this. You will love this. Matter of fact, I might have to find my old boss's number where I used to do window cleaning, because he would love this. That man has 7 TVs in his living room with 7 cable boxes, so he can watch all the sports he needs to watch. Every basketball game, every football game, every college sport, so he can, and he's definitely a better. You say you need to visit the West Coast again? Are you going to with your friend to go to Disney again? Yeah. So I definitely like this. Looks like stock market. Yeah, you know, I know that they did. That's not like technically the image they're looking for, but it does remind you, for those who have looked at trading, stock trading, or quick trading in the mornings. If you have ever looked at a stock market, it's very similar to that. You know what I'm saying? And it's you're not wrong. But I just actually honestly like how it looks and how it breaks it down. I know they're still working on it, still going through the beta processing, and still some simple things they're trying to add to it, but it looks good. It looks pretty cool. But like I said, for those who are into the number side of sports, especially basketball, because let's be honest, that's a big part of the game itself. This is be your next favorite toy, Candy's 10. You always see these like little comments from Kick. You don't know if it looks like a bot, but you have no idea. You never, because the way Kick is, who knows? I mean, but if we can propel this page into a higher level in Kick, that'd be awesome. But the current score is 40-21. Phoenix Suns have had the lead and have not looked back, not a single moment in this game, which is still surprising when you have such of a talent like KD. Let's look at, matter of fact, because what we can do, because right now we got Harmon, Thompson in, Sengun, Smith, Eason, Holiday in. For the Suns, Allen, O'Neal, Goodwin, Gillespie, and Iguodala. And another thing I like about this thing is when I want to look at the players, I don't have to go into it, click the team, click the game they're playing, then click, it's just there. You click the active game, because right now you have Golden State and Sacramento, you have OKC and Lakers, you have Mavs and Clippers, and you have, saying these are the last 4 games that are active today. And just like that, I've just like that, clicked on each one of them, got the score, see who's actually currently playing, see the play-by-play, see the differential. You can see the performances, team performances, deviations, and it's just a quick touch. And that's one thing you can't do when you go trying to find the scoreboards on Yahoo, ESPN, and whatever other NBA.com. That's one of the big differences. And I think that's great. Let's see, it's Cooper. See? And now you say it's Cooper at 20 again? Let's see. Let's click on it. Cooper flag. Click on his name. Let's see his scores. His points right now, he's at 15. The line is for him to hit about 29.5, so about close to 30. Pre-game was 27.5. The average has been 21.1. And just those quick stats, I actually love that. For somebody that doesn't always like to read stats, because I talk from the heart, talk from my gut. It's a big gut talk. I talk from a lot of it. Just to see the stats that fast, would I have to click on one thing to get to another thing, to get to another thing, get to another thing, and then finally get to the stats of the player? And you can go down and just click any individual player you want to as fast as you want to. Yeah, I like this page. I like React Live. This is pretty freaking awesome. So right now, he's actually trending high, to be honest. To whatever his line was 29.5. Right now, he's trending to hit that for sure. Like I say, he's currently at 15 points. And just like that, it's easy. See exactly. Like, that's fire. And see how quick I got there? Because we all know from us from here shooting, let's go back to our game. 40-29 is the current score. But KD's on the bench and Shepard's back on the bench. Holiday, Easton, Smith, Sengun, and Thompson again. O'Neal, Goodwin, Gillespie, Iguodala, and Green are back. Green is back in. Long three. Sengun with the rebound. Nice three from the corner. From Holiday, and we take a 60-second timeout by the Suns. What else? So we should have a code soon. So if anybody wants to try the especially as we get this close to the playoffs. I think if you do a trial during the playoffs, you probably can watch as many games you want and still use it, because I think the trial is 14 days or 2 weeks. So that's a hell of a trial. That gives you most of the playoffs. Trying to see. Oh, have you seen it? Have you watched any baseball? I know you probably have. I'm just asking. We did a game or two. Wait, what? Oh wait, this is probably. When you get notifications saying you spent money, but then you look at it, but that's from this morning. I already seen this. I was like, I spent $30. What are you talking about? So. Oh, it's my Bitcoin. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, that should not be pending. Why is it pending? Hold on. Okay, it's not pending. So not much I watched Braves yesterday. I caught some of that game yesterday too. Was it the Angels? You see the Angels outfielder from the game before? He snagged 3 home runs. Like he caught him before they can go out. That dude was balling. He's a right fielder. Yeah, he had a hell of a game the other day. And then yesterday, I think he hit a home run. That's when it was like celebrating the hell out of him, because he did so good back-to-back games. I forget what his name was, but he snagged three home runs. I saw that. I was like, that boy was balling. So we also talked to them about having this for, other sports, of course, baseball, which probably be a lot more into. But also, the one thing too, people are probably so used to using baseball's actual interface on MajorLeagueBaseball.com, because it's actually really good, and it's similar to done to this. Excuse me. And also the idea of having this for some international sports. I think internationally we have for probably cricket. I think this with cricket would probably be pretty cool. And then for some NRL, I think it'd be pretty cool. But I think more so like cricket. I think this would kill cricket. I think the cricket folk would love this. He said, "It's Cooper at 20 already did this fire. Not much. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So." Okay. Say the Suns' cameras is having issues right now. Booker almost got pickpocketed. Wait, the ball got tipped from him, from the player, and the ref's like, "No, that's on you, buddy." We got to see the replay on that one. Oh, no replay, huh? Okay. Brooks on the defend. KD going against looks like a Collier Gillespie. KD inside the three, no good. Rebound put back up. Easy work. Like Tate. And just like that, easy shot at opportunity for the Suns. Still staying ahead of the Rockets 42-33 currently with 7:27 to go in the second quarter. We're going to get a foul by Brooks against KD. It's one of those things like, I don't know if Brooks, is he playing a character when he plays basketball? Because I've seen him with some content creators while he was injured, and he sounds like a totally different player. Like, I don't know, are you really an asshole, or are you just playing one on TV? You know what I'm saying? Like, which one is it? Brooks in the paint, looking for the foul call with no calls. Just got a technical for asking for a foul call. Of course, Brooks is like clapping it up. He likes the toxic. But I do agree with Booker. There was too much contact, and it should have been a call. What up, Chase? How you doing, brother? Welcome back. Welcome back. And of course, TV, instead of showing the most recent play while he asked for the foul call, they show the play before with Kevin Durant, which has nothing to do with the conversation that we're having right now. So the free throw, the technical was actually just made. Oh, wow. What happened right there? Corner three. No good rebound, Booker. Sorry, Brooks. Long three ball attempt by Booker, no good. Easton with the rebound. Another long three for the Rockets from Jabari. Good to go. It's his second three of the game. What is going on right now? Whistle on Tate. Looks like he's trying to step on Brooks. Let's see the replay on that. Show me the replay on that. Okay, looking at Tate looks to switch off with KD. Oh, he throws a screen. It's a little bit of acting on Brooks' side, so I understand it. Don't, Mr. Goats, don't do it. Don't do it. So 45-37 current score. We got about 6 minutes to go. 6:10. What is going on? This game is tripping. Brooks shot up, gets fouled by KD. Shot does not drop, but there will be a foul on the play. Let's see. Click on KD. Let's see how many fouls he has. He has 2 fouls. Right now, yes, the line for him is 23.5. Pre-game is 24.5. He only has 5 points, 0 assists, 0 3-pointers, 1 rebound. Oh, wow, that's tough. KD is not having a great outing for his first time playing against the SUNS since he left before the trade. And he's underperforming currently in several categories. That sucks. Brooks the line. Makes 1 of 2, I believe. Again, this score that you see on the React Live is a little ahead of the actual live stream. So that's one thing you understand. It's actually a little bit ahead of Peacock as well as NBC. KD with a long 3. 46-40. Now we're at the same marks. 5:28 to go. Booker. Guarded by Easton, now switched off. Well, it's going to be a slip and fall. But I don't think they called a foul, but I don't think that was a foul on Tate. I think he just slipped because the ground was moist. I think the ground was wet, to be honest with you. I don't think that was on Tate. KD with this crazy with the threes. Yes. I think that's just a lightweight flop. The foul was on Holiday, not Tate, sorry. Booker. Got Jabari on his foot. Got him jumping. And this went right into him. Booker to get 2 free throws. So once again, the new app we're using is you can see the scores and you see individual players' information, the last substitutions for the rotation, as you can see the different team performance deviations and how they're performing throughout the game. Momentum swings, efficiency. This is all from React Live. It is a new side partner, side toy for any sports addict, sports lover. And we know just here at Real Fan Sports, real fans would truly love this as part of their sporting addiction. KD with another 3. With the toilet bowl in there, like swimwear, 48-43 the current score. Once again, the React Live is a few seconds ahead of any live stream. So when you see the score there, we just haven't got there just yet. So as you can see, the score says 49-43 with 22 seconds left, 4:54. Currently, it's 48-43 with 4:57 left. So they're about on the score, it says 3 minutes, but it's a little bit less than that. I think that's Booker at the line. Booker makes the free throw, so that's 49. 43, as we just stated. Ooh, excuse me. Booker misses the free throw. Şengün with rebound. Şengün pushes up to Thompson. Thompson to KD. KD guarded by Brooks. Gets a shot up by the free throw line. No good. Rebound, Green. Green to Booker. Booker drives to the paint. Gets it up. It's good. And the foul. Booker is putting in work on any defender that comes to him from the Rockets. He is putting in work on anybody. So that foul's going to be – they could have called foul a lot earlier, even before the shot, because Eason had his hand on his jersey, and it's pulling his jersey from the whole time, from the beginning of the baseline drive all the way until the drive to the dunk. Booker makes a shot. They said Jimmy Butler's going to be on The Voice. I know he sings because he sings. He likes like rock and shit like that. I've only watched The Voice one time. That's when they first started and they had Ninja on it. So I wanted to watch. That's when I used to watch Ninja back in the day on Twitch. But I haven't seen it since then. Şengün, a quick touch foul on Williams. We got 4:25 on the clock. 51 for 40. 51 times. 51-243. So when I start saying scores, I start thinking in reference to cricket scores. And, you say it a little differently than normal. All right, Thompson gets to Shepherd. Shepherd guarded by Green. Left, right. Gets it out to Eason. Eason for three. No good, too strong. Booker with the rebound. And then to Green. Green's going to drive against Şengün. Off the glass. It's in. Foul on Şengün. This Suns team is going to make a lot of people believers. Like, I think what we said about Green about 2 years ago before the trade, his initial trade out of Houston, we said once he figure out who he is, and we all seen the talent. Everybody's seen the talent. He got drafted because he got talent. So now he's starting to see his potential. He's actually becoming more and more dangerous. Once he really sees what he is, I'm not going to say he's going to be unstoppable, but he's going to be a lot greater. Şengün gets over to KD. KD guarded by Brooks. The fader from the left side, no good. Gets his own ball back, puts it back, no good. Bounce off the front of the rim. Amin Thompson with the putback jam. Jam. Oh, jam. 53-45 is the current score. Booker, guarded by Thompson. Get the screen. The double screen. Long pass. No good on the three-point attempt. Thompson, 1v2, slows it down. Looks to get it to Eason. Eason looking to get the KD, goes back to Thompson. Thompson getting guarded up by Green. Going to drive to the right side, spin move, lose the ball in the paint. Suns come out with it. There's going to be a reach and foul against Amin Thompson. You good?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get Nick.
Okay. He said he's been feeling okay. He's been just taking his time, just kind of pacing himself. Yeah. Kings are a bad basketball team. The Warriors are in a dogfight against the team right now at home. I mean, the Warriors ain't the best right now either, bro. As a Warriors fan, I can admit that. We were playing not great. Because if you can tell from the React Live, we were in fair command for most of the matchup, but because of our performances, they started out well and they were overperforming, and now they're back to typical performance. And that shows you our typical performance is not as good as it used to be, especially when we're missing so many players. And the sack before we looked at this first time, Sack's longest run was a 3-point run. Warriors' longest run was 12 points. Now Sack is 13. Warriors still at 12 points. That's just, they had the lead for a long period, 30 minutes, but just couldn't keep it together. And the bad thing about it is they have a lot of positive numbers, but they just can't keep it together. Let's go back to this game that we're actually watching. Stepper with a long 3. Oh my God, from the logo. That boy can shoot. That boy can shoot that rock. Booker loses the rock. Stolen by Thompson. Thompson drive, loses the rock as well. They call a foul on Green. Green and Thompson, they're going back and forth. If they just talk and let them talk, they're not fighting. That's part of basketball. You got to talk that talk when you play in the basketball, man. That's just what it is. You said but Curry is playing. Yeah, but Curry is still not 100%, no matter what they tell you. He's still got to get his legs back. He ain't been in a game he's missed 27 games, something like that, 20-something games. He's not going to come back and just be automatically him right away. His shooting never going to go away. His arms, that motion, your reflexes with that shooting, it's the stamina of his legs. He's still got to get back in the rhythm. This is a team that has not had Steph for a long period of time, so the rhythm is different. Heartbeat is different. He has to come back and fit in. It doesn't just change. That's not going to happen. But the one thing for you, Mr. Goat, is you just got to learn how to and just enjoy the game for what it is. And stop complaining, stop whining. Just enjoy the game. We're not going to win every game. There's going to be a lot of games here we're going to lose, even with Steph in there. It's just part of the game, man. Check my email. Hold on, let me see something. I don't know if can I do this without losing it? I don't like that. I don't like that good. Let's check out this poll again and see if it's changed some, which it has changed. We got 31% don't care, but I'm here. Appreciate you for that. NBA playoffs almost here. Got some good votes. Suns got 12%. Rockets got 38%. Right now, most people still believe the Rockets are going to pull it out, which I still believe it's definitely a possibility. But if the Suns keep playing with this potential and how they're playing right here, there's no way this Rockets team is going to get back. Especially with KD not playing to his full potential. Because right now, KD, what is he at now? I know he got 2 threes off. He has 11 points. Which he still can hit his line no matter what, but will his line be enough to help this team win? That's the question. So cool, like all the information you have in this thing. Look at this. Look at the rotations. You can even see lineup rotations and how well they work together. This is crazy. There's no app like this. There's no app like this. Shows you this is second quarter. Shows you which player lineup works the best. This is nice. This is such a cool app, man. While we're getting ready to let Booker shoot his threes, let's just check. Let's see. Booker sitting at 19 points. He's looking at his plus 35. His line. Pre-game, he was 24, so he's definitely outperforming. Oh, yeah, he's overperforming in this general field goal percentage. His 3 points overperforming. This is pretty cool. Say player prop odds. Oh, you even see the you even see the player prop odds from a different betting site. That's crazy. That's cool. Wow. Okay. Be safe. You might just go buy some more to throw in there.
One couple
Yeah.
jelly beans.
It's funny. Sengun to Thompson. Thompson guarded by Brooks. Thompson back to Durant. Durant like is guarded by Williams. Gets pickpocketed. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a shot clock violation on KD. 57-52 is the current score. Houston's coach not liking what he's seeing right now. I remember when he was cursing at LeBron. I thought that was hilarious. Like, you really up here arguing with a player that's on a different team? The ball swung to the corner. 3 rattles out. Rebound Shepherd to Thompson. Thompson, Sengun to Shepherd. It's going to be an offensive foul going opposite direction. And Sengun's like, he's raised his hand. Like, no. Yeah, bro. They're gonna call last time. First of all, why Sengun fall? You have Grayson Allen by easily 40-something pounds. There's no way you should have fell. I hate that. That's the part of basketball I just don't like. It feels too much like I'm watching FIFA. No disrespect to FIFA, but y'all be falling way too much. Let's be honest. Oh my God! Hold on. I just seen a score go across my phone. Oh my God! That is OKC 88, Lakers 58. My goodness. Shea with 23 points. Over 15. Oh, did y'all see? Hold on. Let me go back to this. Let me go back to check out. Hold on. I have a comment. I will send a text message. Not a text. I will send a post today. I'm gonna see if I can find so I can read it to you guys. Okay, here you go. So, I have a question for you guys, and it's a serious question. I want to know you guys' answers. Let me get this big. Okay, this is from Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren reportedly believes that he and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander could cook Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal in a 2-on-2 matchup, even in a 7-game series against their championship versions. Holmgren expressed confidence in their modern play style, saying their spacing, versatility, and skill set would allow them to compete against one of the most dominant duos in NBA history. So, and I'm just going to show you this. This is what. Let me my screen's too bright. Hold on. I want y'all to see this, so you can see. That's the picture that was on the article that was sent to me. So let me ask you a question. Do you, the person that's watching this video or this short, do you believe Chet Holmgren and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander would defeat a Kobe Bryant Shaq duo in their prime? First of all, Chet and Shai, good players. But to beat Kobe and Shaq in their championship era, I just gotta say no. You might get a game or two in a 7-game series, but you're not beating them. Do y'all not realize how good a defender that Kobe was? You don't realize how good of an offensive-minded person he was. There's a reason why people talk about Mamba mentality for it. There is a reason they talk about that. And the great Aristotle, the great Shaqtus. Are you Superman? The Superman? Shaq Diesel? Are you crazy? In this era? Oh my God. Y'all crazy. I gotta say, I commend him for being confident in his skills and who he is as a player, but you're delusional. You're delusional. Take that however you want to take it. There's no way you're winning in a 7-game series. You might get 1 or 2 wins, but you're not defeating them in a 7-game series. I'm curious to see what SGA would say, because I doubt he would probably still be confident to back his boy up. But internally, there's no way you're beating that team. I'm sorry. I just want to know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about that statement? Do you think SGA and Chet would defeat Kobe and Shaq? See this face? That's my answer. Oh, hell no. All right. 57-53 is the current score. The last thing, let's see what happened to play. Last thing we see. KD at the line shooting 2. Let's see where we back. Let's get back to our game. $57-54. We're at the end of the second quarter. KD makes both shots. Booker layup, no good. Got a heave. We got, look like you Houston players. Oh, that was Tate talking to the ref. The ref was looking at him like, you might want to keep it walking, player. And Booker goes to the ref as well, looking for a foul call, which there was a lot of contact, so there could have been a foul call, but as we know, some people get the call, some people don't. Sometimes they call it, sometimes they won't. Almond Joys have nuts, Mounds don't. That's how I feel. It's stupid. Lakers and I just realized what that name said. Lakers and Thunder 93-62. They're at the top of 4, which that score is going to be ridiculous. But we all know that Lakers are definitely shorthanded. They lost Luka. Luka may be coming back. He is in another country, probably getting some stem cell replacements, and then Reeves, who I believe did get surgery, so he's probably done for the season. So, I mean, anything is possible depending on if and when Luka can return, which I know that he's going to do everything in his power to return, because they were on a great run. Luka probably had one of the best marches in NBA history. I think he scored close to 600 points. Had a great March going to April right before the playoffs. It just sucks that he had an injury dealing with his hamstring. So, and watching some of the game to see what happened, not saying it wasn't an injury, but I don't think it was super severe, because he still played for a little while, and then he went out eventually. So I know there's still, of course, there's still pain and issues, but as it seems that he may be possibly able to come back, or line of return if the Lakers can keep it together and make a decent run. The good thing is they're not in the play-in, so that's 1 or 2 less games they have to worry about. They just have to be prepared for their playoff games. So that's a plus for them. It's a really good plus. So right now we're looking at Golden State at the end of the 4th, they pulled it out. So the Warriors pulled it out at the last minute. Let's see Let's wait. Who are these guys in? Oh, this is the McDermott now. Oh, they really were at the bottom of their bench. Melton had 21. Okay. What did Steph do? What was his damage? Did Steph not play? No, Steph had 17 points. He was a +6. 1 rebound, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Not bad. Not a positive. Why is Paz playing at 3? Paz had 2 fouls. He was a +8. He had 20 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 steal, 0 blocks, 2 turnovers, 1 defensive rebound. True shooting is 70%. 70%, that's pretty damn good. He also had a hell of a game. He had 21 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks, 1 turnover. True shooting 17.9%. Pretty good. So again, as you guys see, we have a gentleman that comes to the stream named Mr. Goat. He usually comes when the Warriors are playing bad, but when the Warriors start winning, he stops talking. As you can see, score there. You see, let's make it. As you see, the score there, Warriors won, but we haven't seen Mr. Goat in close to almost 20 minutes. I wish he would stay and talk positive about the team when the team is doing well. You know, that'd be cool. That'd be nice. But you know, he just chooses not to go that route. I don't get it. But you know, it is what it is. So if we look at let's go back to the full screen for React Live. So we look at KD. KD sitting on 13 points. His line was 29.5. Now it's 27.5. He has 2 assists, 2 3-pointers. Let's see. He has 13 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers. True shooting is 45.4%. I'm expecting him to come alive closer to the middle part of the third quarter, coming down to the top of the third. Bottom of the third and top of the fourth. I'm expecting him to end with, if not 27, closer to like 25 points. But as far as this game has gone with let's get to our momentum shifts. As far as this game is going, as you can see, the largest run, the largest lead for the Suns was almost 24. Was 24 points. They went 24-0 run. Largest run for the Houston Rockets was a 10-point run. The Suns have led the game for over 21 minutes. And Houston had the lead at the very beginning of the game for 1 minute and 21 seconds. So as of right now, the momentum is still technically in the pocket of the Suns, but it's slightly swinging towards the Rockets as the Rockets have been making a lot of progression towards making that divide closer and closer, which now at halftime, they're only down by 3 when they were down by 20 points at one point. So it's a hell of a run for the Rockets. And let's see if what the Suns can do to kind of steady the pace or bring the pace back to a point where they were just in such a commanding lead. Just so you don't have to worry about what the Rockets were doing. Let's look at the efficiency. 11 turnovers by the Rockets, 10 by the Suns. Offensive rebounds, 27 by the Rockets, 19 by the Suns. That's big. 27 rebounds means there's a lot of opportunities for putbacks and more points. They're 100% from the free throw line. Suns are 84.2%. Rockets are sharing the ball a little better with 12 assists. Suns with 8 points in the paint, which for a team that's a longer team like the Rockets, you would think the points in paint they would have the advantage on that, but it's more so to the Phoenix Suns at 24 in the paint and 18 from the Rockets, which is very surprising. As we go into the third quarter, the lineup for both teams, the Rockets. Oops, hold on. The Rockets are started with Alperen Sengun, Jabari Smith, Kevin Durant, Reed Shepard, Ahmed Thompson. Suns are going with Mark Williams, Dylan Brooks, Devin Booker, Jalen Green, and Jordan Goodwin. So once we get back, that will be the lineups for both teams to start the third quarter. We're still on the app. We're still at the Coast to Coast Tuesday will resume shortly. Oh, that's what they call it today, Coast to Coast, because they have games all over the map. I got you. Also, as we look towards the future schedule, today is April 7th. I think there's a game. Let's see. Look at Wednesday. Oh, wait. There is a game on Wednesday, but it might be a little bit too early. And then Thursday, Lakers and Golden State, which is the game I don't really want to do. I'd rather do like a hockey or a baseball game that day. And then they've been doing a lot of the same teams on TV. On TV has been like Minnesota, Golden State, Lakers, Houston, Denver. That's what's been on TV so much with these apps. I know Zach is wanting to talk about the app and use the app about doing a game tomorrow or Thursday. So we might just do one Thursday, or if I do one tomorrow, it might be baseball. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything available in baseball, because baseball, it's a limited regular out of market schedule. Yeah, unless I do. Oh wait, no. Well, that game's super early. Yep, Thursday and Wednesday games are just too early. Oh yeah, shout out to UCLA for winning the women's title. That was the first time they won it since NC2A became an actual thing. The women won it once before. I think that it was. Did they say it was? I forgot what year it was, but they won it before NC2A became a thing. They won it once right before and hadn't won it since. It's the first time. Anyway, so this for these stats, it's like the first time for them. The men had won it several times. You know, the Wooden era came not that era. We're still at our halftime. We'll be back soon. But this app is pretty cool. Now that I really got a chance to really look at it and see how the flow of things are. I certainly make sure my brain, because I don't normally look at the differential charts like this, so my brain just reads things differently. But I do like what we get. Like I said, this is like the perfect add-on toy to any sports person or sports fanatic. enjoys the numbers behind the game and just see how the game flows, especially if you are a side mission, you gambler or stuff like that. It definitely fits what you're looking for. This is like perfect. Everything from ebb and flow to momentum changes to point shifts, like to averages and how players look compared to their previous 10 games to almost all to their previous 20 games. So you can definitely see how a player's game does change all the time. So it's pretty. This app is pretty freaking dope. I'll mute my mic, grab myself a piece of candy, be right back. All right, we back at it with the little Twizzlers. KD with the long three, no good. Rebound. Şengün looking to back up Brooks. Gets the ball knocked out of his hand, goes to back to Houston. Houston down bottom, easy dunk from Kogi to Thompson. Ball gets knocked out by Şengün. Is going to stay with the Suns. Ran at the line to shoot the free throws. Makes the first. Şengün headed to the bench. Let's see what he's looking at for. Şengün has how many fouls does he have? Single has 4 fouls. (58-56) current score. Houston with 1 team foul, 4 turnovers. Suns with 2 team fouls, 5 turnovers. Another foul right now. KD in the course is probably no good. Putback doesn't go, but it's gonna be a foul. I think the foul's against Williams. Kogi makes the first free throw. Second attempt rattles out. Booker. Drive, stops at the elbow. Quick shot up, rolls off the lip of the rim, no good. KD jumper doesn't fall. Rebound Green. Green drives behind his back. Gets blocked by Capella. Thompson to Kogi. The Capella with the hook shot is good. Just like that, Houston finally has a lead. It's only been almost 40 minutes. Green. Bad attempt. It's going to come down court. Thompson loses the control. Ball goes out of bounds. Turnover Suns. What's a ball foul on Kogi? Three-point shot is no good by Green. Green's going to drive. It'll be a foul in the air. Green's still on the ground. Capella was not about to let him dunk on him. He's like, there's no way I'm going to let that happen. Should be a flagrant one. Hit him in the face. He hit him in the face with his hands. Should be a flagrant one. Makes the first free throw, 59-59 tied score. (60-59) after the free throws. How you doing, Michelle? You said, where can you watch the game online? I'm currently watching on Peacock, but let me see. Hold on. Let me see if it's where I used to look. Give me a second and I might be able to have a place for you. Oh, did they get changes? Oh, it's offline. Thank you for subscribing, Michelle. Appreciate you. Okay, let me text one of the spot Discord. Hold on. Man. If there's one, I'll post it in the thing. Hold on 1 second. Okay, hold on. This might be the one. Okay. You could try that. You could try that. Let me know if that works for you. Okay, so my YouTube chat is messed up. I'm gonna refresh the whole thing. Yeah, try that over there, Michelle. Let me know if that you can find anything over there. I haven't used it in a while, but sometimes I used to use that to watch when I couldn't find it on like other services. Current score 65-62. Once again, the score on the React Live is a few seconds ahead of the hour stream where we're getting from Peacock. So it says 70-65, which that's about 8 points of difference. Just like that, Brooks with a long three, 68-62 is the current score. Thompson guarded by Green. Swing to Jabari. Jabari for three in the corner is good too. 68-65. Right now, both teams are producing threes at a high clip right now. Green, guarded by Thompson. Drives. Gets a spin move. Shot goes in. Foul on Thompson. He actually did a reverse spin away from the rim and gets the shot up again. A player, once they understand what their true skills and abilities are, and to start playing into the potential, you can see it happening with Green. And it's good to see that because when he was with Houston, I think he was just lost in the sauce, man. And also, he looks happier too. Little TV timeout. Your personal Apex, Michelle? I haven't played Apex in so long. I haven't played anything in so long because my stuff is all in storage. I'm kind of missing playing Overwatch. What up, APC? How you doing, brother? How you doing? So you're back from snorkeling? That's cool. I've never done that. But also I don't swim, so that's, you know, to be expected. I love Apex. I'm definitely not playing though. Probably the last thing that you played. Or streaming. I think it's Racer's like the last thing you played, or last stream you might have been watching. I don't have it waterproof cams yet. I'm sorry. Oh, no worries. No worries at all. You don't have to apologize for that. I don't have a waterproof camera either. I mean, technically, this is waterproof up to like 6 feet, but that's about it. So I can tell you it was amazing. That's what's up. I got you. I appreciate that, bro. No worries, man. No worries. Thank you for stopping by. Again, my name is Nonpfixion. This is RealFansSports. What you see is what we're streaming from YouTube at RealFansSports. If you want to actually be a part of the community and join our streams, we stream basketball, football, NHL, baseball, NRL, AFL, cricket, Ashes. Like we stream a lot. Bathurst, we stream a lot of content. F1, NASCAR. We stream a lot of sports content. We have a lot of sports reactions. We have a growing community on Discord. So if anyone is interested, let me see if I can pull it up. If anyone's interested, we have a growing community on Discord. So definitely check it out. How you doing, brother? I like the hat. So we have a lot of people that come in Discord. Some people come in and chill. They spend most like all day in there. We have a lot of retired guys in there, some women as well, and they spend time in there. They talk sports from all over the world. We have people from Australia, New Zealand, Africa, India, Pakistan, France, Germany, Austria, like from all over the world. America, of course, Canada, Spain. Like we have people from all over the world that come in and talk sports, from AFL to NRL to NBA to see you just slid into the server. Thank you. Appreciate that. The more time you spend in there, the more people you meet, and you'll get to see there's a lot of guys there that kind of just come in and chill. Sometimes they play video games in there, and they watch other sports, FIFA there as well. So just come in, say hi, and just don't be afraid to speak up or just chill. You don't have to always talk. Just chill in the server. We have a lot of live rooms that talk sports and chill with sports. So check it out. It says go Suns for NBA. My mate goes for them. Right now, the Suns. They slowed down a little bit. They were doing great the first part of the game. They're still in the lead, 73-70, with 6.5 to go in the third quarter. Oh, wrong tab. Shepard gets called for a hard foul on Booker, and it's good that the teammates ran to Booker because something was about to happen from there. Teammates were smart enough to run to Booker and just keep him before you and started it. Excuse me. So are you watching every USA? You said every USA soccer match in the World Cup? I don't know if we're watching every. I do want to probably gonna talk to Zach about. We talked about possibly doing some of the matchups. It just depends on timing. If we're able to do it, if we're cognitive to do it, because sometimes we'll be a little exhausted from just the different random times. But we will try. I'll say that we'll try to see what we can do. I need to pick it up. I need them to complete my parlay. I have the Rockets for another one, but 100 less winning. Oh, really? How many legs does the parlay you have? in a couple months. Yeah, I think it's in. Is it APC? Is it in June that the World Cup starts? In June? June or July? Because I know we did talk about doing it. We tried to do World Cup before, a while back, and it was not successful. For whatever reason, the World Cup themselves shut down our stream. We had did 2 USA games, and when we started to do the third one, for whatever reason, our page had got taken down. So, well, not taken down. We didn't even get a claim. We didn't get anything. It just shut us down, and we knew it was from the World Cup people. I don't know why. We don't know why. It was saying like, not that we don't know why. It says we were using their content when we weren't. We didn't show any sports stuff. We didn't show any game stuff. We showed the little ESPN backup to show the score, and that was it. But it said we were using their content. I was like, okay. 9 pick parlay. One with the Rockets winning. 4 pick parlay with the Suns winning. I got you. USA in the World Cup, and USA thinks it's hosting. Well, yeah, supposedly they're hosting, right? I know there's been some issues with some of the political things that's happening in the United States, where some people have decided not to come to games because of what's going on. Which, I wouldn't either. To be honest with you, wouldn't want to be worried about not making it back home. So I totally understand. I'm surprised if I was World Cup, I'll be trying to get it to Canada. I'll be trying to get the games moved to Canada personally, because I know there are people who have to worry about just being messed with while walking down the street. Jalen Green misses the shot. Career score 75-70. About to get kicked in the big surprise. Oh, really? Shepard with the rebound. Easy putback. Shingu still on the bench, sitting with 4 fouls, I believe. Reaching the foul on Shepard. How you doing? You feeling a little better? Oh, you can breathe? I seen something where if you take a towel you said USA group is Canada, Australia, Iran. That's going to be interesting. Nah, you said not Canada? That's an implication right there for your butt, huh? But again, this is called this. Let's show you full screen. KD has the rock right now, but we're looking at the React Live. It's a new companion toy, companion piece, or companion stat provider for live up to the minute statistics for every NBA game. As you can see to the left side, they're working on NC2A men's basketball. Soon coming, women's WNBA basketball, which, thank God they have a season, and they just added some teams. So this had a big trade as far as Angel Reese being traded out of the team she was currently on. But as you can see, it shows you your score. It shows you the fouls, the turnovers for the game. You can see different intro of how the point spread is going, the scoring, how it shows you all, your actual points per game, expected points for each team, Houston and Phoenix. Houston is in the red, Phoenix is in the blue. As you scroll down, you see team deviations and see how they've been playing throughout the match, which is right now the Suns, who were overperforming at 3-point, are now underperforming. And then to their regular pace in their free throw percentage, their typical performances, and we have Houston who's getting the line more than normal and actually overperforming in that position as well. So it shows you your differential and deviation team performances throughout the game. Shows you momentum changes, as we see. There's been 5 lead changes throughout the game. The largest lead for the Suns has been 21 points. For Houston, has been 3 points. There's been multiple 5+ point runs by both teams. The largest run is 24 points for the Suns, 10 for the Houston Rockets. So it just shows you efficiency, your lineup averages, your plus minus, your net rating, your true shooting, your assist. And then also to your left, as you look to your left, you see your actual lineups for both teams. And the cool thing about this, I can click on Kevin Durant's name. His full stats come up. It shows you his fouls, his points, his rebounds, his assists, his plus minus, his shooting for 3-point, all his actual assists. And you look on the very bottom, you see his points that he currently has. Live has 18 points. Now, right now, it's dropped some more for the line for him. Before the game, it was 26.5. Then at the top of the second quarter, it was 29.4. Then it started to gradually drop because by that time in the second quarter, going to the third quarter, he had less than 15 points. So right now he's sitting on 18 with 2 assists, 3 turnovers. And I think this is so cool because you see his personal performance, how he's trending. Is he playing to his typical performance, or is he underperforming, or is he overperforming against this specific team? Which right now we can see he's underperforming in several categories, but also typical performance in his regular category. So he's playing at an even keel. No outbursts of offensive barrage in this game. He's playing like a normal game, which is, I guess it's KD, so because they're so close, he's not trying to force anything. But it's so cool because you can see the rotations, you can see the play-by-play, and then also you can pop them out. So you can press this, and it pops out the whole thing, so you can see that. But we don't need that right now, just so I don't want to shut everything down. And as you see the very top, as you click over, it says one live NBA feed, which is showing you that. It's showing you what has been like some of the well-bet alerts for this game, which is crazy. Somebody bet 18 racks. It says just placed on the Rockets to win at plus 101, which is crazy. They show you how Devin Booker has missed the 6 consecutive shots. It's showing you the lineup decline, how the Rockets' new lineup net rating has decreased to minus 18. All these little stats help you as somebody who's into the numbers of basketball, who is, themselves into not just the numbers, but it helps them with their side betting. So that's actually pretty cool. And I think anybody who's into sports and into the numbers of sports would love something like this. This is React Live. We just received this, so we're trying to learn it and get better with it. But we're going to be using this for our play-by-play for NBA, especially as the playoffs get here, because we'll be able to watch it. We'll be able to see the point average for multiple teams across. As you see the very top of the board, you see the very top of each board. It shows you every live game. Currently, the only live game is the Houston Rockets at Suns. But at one point, you can see points in the live for each and every game that was live at one point during today's broadcast. So this I think is freaking awesome. As more and more I look at it, more and more I see like it's just really freaking cool. Oops. We should have a link for it soon, or if you want to test out, you can test out for about 2 weeks. It's a 2-week trial. Once the trial, you can either try to pay to get it or not. You do your trial and see if you like it or not. The USA, Paraguay, Australia, Turkey. Oh, okay. That makes for a less toxic round of group right there. Can you put redeem posture check? I can't really move anymore. I'm sitting straight up. I'm literally sitting straight up because I'm in a very uncomfortable chair. So after the shot there, KD, high score, 79-79 with 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Booker to Grayson. Grayson misses the shot. Rebound Şengün. So remember, Şengün has 4 fouls. Şengün switches up to Shepherd. Shepherd drives back to Şengün. Şengün, oh no, keeps it. I thought he was going to go to KD, but he's not. Gets the shot up over Iguodala. No good. Rebound Suns. So good to get him out of here. You said James Harden plays. James Harden plays with the Cavaliers now. Shepherd to KD. Back to Shepherd. Shepherd for 3 is short. Rebound Suns. So I thought he hasn't been rocking in a long time, APC. He hasn't been a Rocket in some years. He went from Houston. He got traded to, where was it, straight to the Clippers? Yeah, he was with the Clippers. He was with the Nets. He was with Houston. He started out with OKC. Current score is 80-79, you guys. You said I thought he was a Rocket. No, he's not a Rocket anymore. Like I said, he hasn't been a Rocket for quite a while. Is he older than LeBron? No, LeBron is older than him. I think currently LeBron is the oldest player. Wait, it's either him or Horford is the oldest player in the league. Can somebody look that up? Is it Horford or LeBron? After the shot tie game, we got a whistle blow for there's a stoppage. Not sure what stoppage is for. Actually, this says a malfunction. It says equipment malfunction. That's cool because even on play-by-play, actually puts it on play-by-play. Stoppage, equipment malfunction. Okay, that's what's up. Booker. Jumper from the free throw line. Rattles out, but nice little keeper for the Suns. Suns are going to reset a new clock. 15 seconds. There's a 4-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Royce O'Neal for 3. It's good. Put it in the bank. Şengün, 4 seconds, going to drive to the paint. Falls on his own. And they called a foul? Oh, hell no. Yeah, please. Can we let's look at the replay. O'Neal with the 3. Alper Şengün just falls on his own. Let's get a replay. Come on, coach. Come on, coaches. Let's get a replay. That's just on Şengün having big goofy feet. And they didn't review it? Şengün misses the turnaround jumper as the clock expires. Şengün is just awkward. Says having a mainstream. Thank you so much, APC. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, shave my little mustache though. Hairs are going everywhere. Need to lay down again. Got a short break off the Coast to Coast Tuesday for the NBA and Peacock, or NBC on Peacock, however they say it. Michelle, let me know, did that work for you? So we end the 3. Even shows you the last substitutions too. That's pretty cool. Tells you what time they went out. Oh wow. That's pretty cool. You see the Houston lineup change, who's out, who's in, offensive rating, difference. This is very detailed. Very detailed.
Pieces of them and move some point for us to show. Oh God! Oh God! And then once I knew
Hey, this. Oh, they're showing all. They're showing all different stadium. Because I was like, that's Sacramento, not Phoenix. But they're showing all different places that they went to, that they're broadcasting to today. We got a lot of changes for both teams before the break expires. Rockets lineup change too. Holiday, Shinguns, Jabari Smith, Tari Eason, Norman Thompson. Suns go to Royce O'Neal, Grayson Allen, also Iguodaro, Colin Gillespie, and Jalen Green. Shot is no good. Rebound, Sengun. Shinguns, guarded by Iguodaro. Backs him in. Easy layup. 84-83 is the current score. Green gets around Thompson. Shot is up, no good. So it worked. I appreciate it. Sorry I was locked in the game. No worries. Just want to make sure it's worked. Just, use as, just be careful with what you use. Because, every site got something on it. So just be careful. Amen Thompson with the triple. 85-84 is the current score. And just like that, we have a change of pace for now. That's the Rockets commanding some kind of lead and change of pace. Rebound by Eason. Shingun. Shot is up again. It's good. Easy bucket by Tate. Or Holiday, my bad. Green gets across half court. Gets his pocket pick. Goes out of bounds. It's remains Suns ball. Good defense by Amen Thompson. And as you see with the underperformance by the Suns on efficiency, free throws. Efficiency, overall efficiency, they're underperforming. They're down to 41% when it was definitely a plus 54 at one point. Jabari Smith shot no good. Rebound, Sengun to Thompson. Thompson with the jam. Oh, jam. 89-84. But yeah, as you can see, Michelle. Hope I'm saying your name correctly, Michelle, or Mikhail or Michelle. Is that Michelle Kaye? But as you can see, there's a bunch in our Discord. We have a bunch of channels, a bunch of pages and tabs that you can check out. Anywhere, it's all kind of sports tabs. From also we do fantasy football. So it's Mikhail. Oh, Michael. Mikhail. Okay. So we have also NFL, AFL, NRL, fantasy football, NFL Pick'ems League. We have NBA Supercoach, BBL, F1. Like I said, there's all kind of sports in there. We talk soccer, NFL, Major League Baseball, cricket, racing, F1, IndyCar, MotoGP, horse racing, golf, CFL, Bathurst, Formula E. So there's probably something in there that you can see. You can post general stuff like your own personal stream clips you might take of us, or stream clips of something else that might be interesting, sports related, or just funny. Talk about movies or shows. So your drinks or things you might have made food wise. We have a lot of guys that do sim racing in our Discord, so that has its own category. Of course, any music that you like listening to, memes, gaming, fitness, books, weather, comedy, the swear room. But I don't think anybody's using the swear room just yet. But check it out. Like I said, when we start doing a lot more international sports, it gets a lot more active. A lot of people that follow our channel are from overseas, so we do a lot of international sports. So it gets a lot more active when we start doing NRL, AFL, Bathurst. We do the Ashes. It starts getting crazy. So especially like when we were doing the Olympics, Discord was popping. It was crazy popping. But yeah, so definitely just hop in, hop out, check in, say hello, introduce yourself if you would like to introduce yourself. Like I said, I know there's a couple guys in there right now. They're in one of the gaming tabs, the gaming rooms. And they're probably just talking trash. So who knows? The shout out to Michigan basketball and all their daughters. True. Very true. Very true. Yeah, they did definitely have a lot of daughters. How you doing, Cameron? Welcome to the channel. My name is Nonpfixion. This is RealFansSports. Hope you're doing well. This coffee is so good, so cold. Tastes really good. The easiest 2 bands I ever made was the Elite 8 to 10. Was it really? You say you made 2 bands? That's crazy. But congratulations. One thing you'll find out about this community, we support your wins. We feel you in your losses. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's been close to that one big one. And just haven't hit it yet. I think my closest one, I did a 9-leg parlay. And hold on. I was just messing around with the parlay. I did a 9-leg parlay. And I only bet like $10. So in the parlay, it was mixed basketball. It was right when basketball was starting and football was doing its thing. I did mixed basketball and football. Can I tell you, it was 2 assists. 2 assists from winning $1,300. It hurt my spirit. It hurt my spirit down low. Like, I felt my ancestors get mad at me because it was like so stupid. But also, man, 2 assists, that hurt my whole spirit. I didn't look at it for a long time, but then when I got down to it was toward the end of the day, I was looking, I was like, oh, I got 2 assists. I should get this easy. I forgot who was. It was somebody who averaged like 6 assists. In that one game, they chose to get 4. I was like, all I need was plus 6.5. It was +7, +6.5, +7.5, something like that. And I was like, all you needed was 2 assists, bro. You could have threw the ball to 2 people. It says betting 1K a game. You got lucky. Oh yeah, you say you betting 1K. You're doing a lot more than I can't afford to bet 1K. I could probably bet $10 on a parlay. Wish I would have bet the under. Oh, he probably got a nice little winning too. So my dad won 20 bands on the tournament, but he put an easy 50K in. Damn. 20 bands is crazy. That's cool though. Hey, more power to you. More props to you. Current score 91-88. Where did that come from? I said the Hornets. The Rockets have a decent command right now over the Suns. Şengün drives. Will be a reach-in foul off of Booker. It'll be before the shot. Is it just me or this Şengün just looks like he doesn't know what he's really doing? He's just there. But again, let me show you guys those. It's the new people that just stepped in. Show you guys the React Live. It's in beta mode right now. Here we go. It's in beta mode, but this also it's a betting man's favorite tool. It'll be your new favorite tool, your new favorite toy. Right now, currently, we can use it for the NBA, men's basketball in college, and they're working on women's basketball, WNBA, and women's basketball college. So it shows you a little bit of everything, shows you a marquee matchup. If you look at the very top, shows you NBA feed of all the games that were live, and when they're live, you can just click on them, and you get your scoreboard, your differential, your scoring. You get your performance deviation, see where they're performing well, where they're underperforming, and where they're performing typical performance as they do normally. You see momentum shifts, momentum swings, your lead changes, longest runs, longest droughts, efficiencies, your lineup averages, plus and minus net averages for both teams. To the right, you see your lineups. You can actually click on individual players, and you see their full performance, their information on all on-court information, points, assists, rebounds, blocks, steals, turnovers, et cetera, usage, et cetera. You can also see your last substitutions, your rotation chart, and you see the play-by-play on the very bottom. I think this is absolutely awesome for those who are into the numbers behind sports, especially numbers in basketball. You said, so I can read a script. And if I told you there was no script, I was just reading off of what I was doing, would you believe me? But that's definitely was not a script. I just been using it for the last 2 hours, and I kind of messed around with it, and I think it's actually pretty cool. It says the same shit happened 2 years ago when we won the football championship, but I put a lot more in and got 5 back. Hey, if you have the confidence to do it, man, and you have the funds to do it, ain't mad at it. They sound like a reading script. It's hilarious. But definitely not. We just it's a beta. We're part of the beta program to talk about it and show people. And we should have a link soon for those who would like to test it out. You can get like a 14 or 15-day trial. And then if you want to keep it, then you can pay for the subscription. And like I said, it's actually pretty freaking cool. We'll be using it more often during our basketball, especially as the playoffs get in tune. And then hopefully they'll be prepared for WNBA. So you should make it sound more personal. I'm not reading a script. No, I'm not reading a script though. I'm just talking. Like seriously, I'm not reading a script. I'm just talking. Jabari Easton with the score 96-90. 7:59 to go. You said it sounded way too much like Fox News. I mean, I did go to school for television and film, and I did learn how to write stories, write articles. So it's just what I did. It's just how I speak. I did radio back in the day before I did this. So bad pass goes out of bounds. Going to end up being Houston's ball. But I think it's funny you said it sounded way too much like Fox News. I hope not. I don't know. Everyone sounds like Fox News. Şengün gets deep into the paint, goes up, easy two, and he flexing like he really did something. You just pushed him out the way and scored a point without getting fouled, offensive foul. Yeah, I'm just a guy. So if you're educating this, yeah, we just got access to it yesterday. We had a meeting with the people who actually made the site. It's not only accessible through web, you can also use it on your phone as well. So currently, I believe it's accessible through iOS, and they're finishing the Android version now. They're still 1-9, man. If the Rockets win, do you really? At least there's that. Hey, that's pretty cool. I did a parlay, but I haven't even looked at it. A lot of times I just do parlays and I forget about them. Then I come back to them later, but oh yeah, I did do that parlay. I forgot about that. Oh wait, it's on Sleeper. I think my parlay might have gotten messed up by LaMelo. They probably never hit. When I do small ones, they hit. When I try to go crazy, they never hit. Like I said, I've been able to do some that were like I think the biggest one I've hit for 100 something. That's about it. That's part of the parlay. Yeah, I don't think I hit either one of them. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I hit either one of them. Yep. LaMelo was short and assists. Shea was short and assists. Hit Tatum, hit Bridges. Barrett was a short assist. So that one was short 3 assists. Did LeBron not play? I see now they sat out because they had a freebie of which he had scored 1 point. He's had to score 1 point. I see that he didn't even play. Why didn't he play? Did he didn't play because that's so stupid. $6 anyway. You said as a Lakers stressed out away. Never do this for fun as a side gig to make sports more entertaining, which I totally understand. I know a lot of people do that. See, I saw that the Lakers was getting their butt whipped, but I didn't realize that LeBron actually sat out. Which is crazy. But again, the React Live app that we're using as far as our background, which we normally use we use like the ESPN or Yahoo page. I actually like this because it feels more in tune with what we're looking for as far as we're trying to find information. Because usually when we're trying to find information, we have to go to ESPN, click on ESPN, click on the team, click on the game, click on the stats, click on then we had to see that. So this is a lot easier, a lot quicker, straight to the point, like LeBron's last stand. 101-90 after the nice little fast break and dunk by Thompson. Booker lose the ball midair while he's jumping. Eason gets pickpocketed from behind. Booker for 3. Actually switches off to Brooks. Brooks for 3. Air ball. Nice little save. Shot good for a good one. 101-92. Still plenty of time for Phoenix, who, like I said, had control of the game for most of the game to turn it around. Sengun guarded by Brooks. Pass to Easton, no good on the shot. Sengun with the rebound. To Holiday. Holiday to another 3-point attempt. It's going to be a foul call. Says Rockets can. I missed your last comment, Cameron. The Rockets can win a series, but do you think they're for real? I don't know, man. 'Cause I think they do have a lot of individual talent, but there's at times they seem disjointed. They don't seem like they're really together. I feel like the West is OKC, Spurs, Denver, Timberwolves. That's the dark horse. I agree with that. I would love to see the Spurs come out of there. The East is just sad Detroit couldn't make the finals. But Detroit, I mean, I know Detroit normally has been looked like as the team that's like starts fighting the last couple of years, but they turned it around and looked a lot better. But we still, right now, it's probably New York is still potentially there. Detroit is still there. Ahmed Johnson with a nice putback dunk, 105-94. The ball goes out of bounds. They'll be looking for a tip call, but no tip call is going to go out of bounds. Go back to the Rockets. But I mean, like I said, I have the East, Detroit, and the Celtics. Celtics have ever since Tatum. They played well even before Tatum's return, but now with Tatum's return, they look even better. They look like the team to beat or to win, you know. Which I think if we get Celtics OKC, that could be an ugly one-sided thing, you know what I'm saying? Just like the late 2000s again when LeBron had his first stint in Cleveland, but we don't have LeBron unless it's Wemby. But what do you mean? You mean like what exactly do you mean? I'm not. You say it's cutting him that nice? I would say yes. And this is the third and fourth quarters where you see teams that can at one point play decent, but just they fall apart. Like the Suns, the team that I think they're in 6 right now. They've been playing good for most of the season, even when Booker went down. Then when Brooks went down, they stayed the course, still played well. They of course lost a few games, but not even to the point right now as we get close to the end of the season, they're still playing better than what we all assumed they would do. But at the same time, as we get towards the third and fourth quarter in their games, they start to play a typical style of basketball where they get stuck. And now we got Houston, who has the more talented players, young athletic players, starting to show. Jabari 3 shot from the corner, no good. KD after the rebound, nothing but net. 111-96. This might be the nail in the coffin. He said the West is elite and the East is mid, like late 2000 record. Well, I mean, that's one thing that's always kind of been a thing. The only time the East, well, not the only time, the East was its most dominant course during the Jordan era because it was Jordan, you know. That's when you had Detroit, you had New York, had Philly off and on, but you had teams that were good in the East. They just couldn't get past Michael Jordan and the Bulls. Now it's a little different. That's another reason why I always thought when LeBron came to the West, I thought it was probably his biggest mistake. He should have stayed in the East if he not only wanted to still be in that comparison and that conversation with Jordan. I think he would have made more championships. I knew as soon as he came to the West, barring the bubble, I knew he was going to have some issues getting to the finals. Because like you had too many dogs to get through. For the East in 2010s. If the kid 2010s were good, but LeBron happened. Yeah. But that's the one thing. Like if you can go into the East, like right now, I was talking to another person that was watching the stream, and I was saying with the Vegas team coming to play and the Seattle team coming to play, so they're gonna have to realign the divisions. And once they do, that means somebody from the West is going to the East. Because those two teams are both far west. They're not going to put them on the East. Both teams are far in the West, so they have to change the divisions. So when they do that, who goes to the East? Who goes to the East and who can go to the East and possibly dominate depending on which team they choose to go East? So you had the Pacer teams with the Bulls, the Hawks were solid. I see what you're saying. The West has always been kind of top tier. Celtics, Raptors back here. Raptors had their time for a short period of time. Celtics just don't up anything now. They're the desperation heaves when they just play their game. 4 minutes. 4 minutes, you can still come back and win this game when we play proper defense and just do the damn thing. I got cooked by LeBron. Yeah, you said Neon. Oh, they got called for reaching the foul, I guess. Offensive foul. And Val Green's going to bring it up, guarded by Thompson. Drafts in left hand. Yeah, reach hand. Or is that Eason? Yeah, it's Eason. Reaching foul on Eason. Yeah, I'm curious about what's going to happen after those two teams are added. Because they're going to have to realign something. Then what do you think the Spurs need for Wemby? I think a prime CP would be amazing. I mean, there's nobody in the league that you can really say is a prime CP. I like Castle being there. Fox right now, I think is a good help for him. As far as a CP type character, who would that be? Because you're not going to bring CP3 because they're not bringing him back in like that. He needs a ball handler. You mean like a Kyrie? The Kyrie should be coming back from injury soon. Someone to run out of will be amazing. I wonder who would be a good addition for that thing. Because I do like what the Spurs have. I mean, you're not technically wrong, but they do need a proper ball handler. I do think Castle is talented enough to do it right now, but he might not be the actual answer. He still needs to be part of that team, though. I think Castle with Wemby is a great combination. 113.98, 3:07 to go. There's been like no Kyrie news. I feel like they've been really very quiet about Kyrie, but he should be back soon. He should be back very soon. 113.100. I think Şengün is so overrated. They see Şengün and they thought they were getting a Jokic type player, and he's just a regular average basketball player. 101 after the free throws, 113. 3 minutes to go. Can the Suns lock it down to get back into the league? Yeah, it's probably come from. Atlanta, I like. This sounds wild, but I could see Cam Boozer type 4 making the team even better. I mean, yeah. I mean, I could see that. Şengün. Wait, loses the rock. They're going to say it was out of bounds on his last touch by the Suns. But to be honest, it looked like it was last touch by Şengün. Not Cam Boozer specifically, but that forward and control the game. Yeah, streaming well too. I think they said last time he streamed, he was talking to KD or something. They kind of both got into it, or not like into it like that, but the conversation, the vocals got elevated, I guess. But that's me being old nostalgic. I don't know, I mean, probably having a true point guard, yeah, it could be something beneficial for Wemby, but also one that can get his own shot is beneficial for the team itself. And even though Wemby can do what he can do, and he should be able to average 41 and 15 with just waking up. If having somebody that can get their own points is still a big plus with that team. Yeah, they need to point something, yeah. Maybe just actual true point guard, but a true point guard that can get his own shot. But that's not only create for him, but create for themselves, you know. And that could be coming out of college right now. That might not be the one that fits him might not be in the league right now. So that offense needs a guy who they know will run the offense. It seems like coach runs offense, and that's fine. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Well, you like it, but then you like it.
103. I mean, 101, 113. Shot goes up, no good. Rebound Booker, a little bit of fast break pressure. Got it to Williams. Williams gets a shot up. I thought it was a foul call, but there was no foul call. Just a random whistle. 103, 113. Holiday. KD guarded by Brooks. Swings off for Thompson. Thompson drives, loses it in the paint, gets it to Eason. Eason with a little jumper. I'm sorry, Jabari Smith with a jumper. Booker, guarded by Jabari. Now by KD, drives to the paint. Left hand leg. No, 5 to 115, 10-point difference, 121 to go on the clock. The Clippers really pieced it together crazy. Yeah, but it was weird because as soon as they let go Harden, they just started looking better, even though it's still the same old team. KD, Thompson, hops off the glass. That's that. 104 left in the clock. That's pretty much, let's be honest, pretty much it. You're watching the Suns hurt my eyes. A little metaphor. Need to put the shades on, player. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the Suns, like we were talking about with the React Live app, the Suns had the momentum, but it's just more of a keeping the momentum. They couldn't keep it. And that was the question. Can we go into the end of the third and then keeping momentum for the team? And unfortunately, we're not able to do it. Really, what time is this? Monday. Said they're playing desperate. Yeah. Once they lost that lead and got behind by 10 points or more, it was bad. Yeah, who else can create a shot? I mean, really, Booker. Surprisingly, Brooks can create a shot. We never really realized he has an ugly shot, but he can create. Grayson Allen he can actually create, which I don't know. They don't really go to him as much unless they like in the playoffs they go to him. I hate being a Cleveland fan currently, but the Lakers thinking you can make a run is crazy. I wouldn't say like a full run. I think you could probably win a game or two. I don't think it's that crazy. Not wanting to play to pay Harden was wild too, but getting Garland for Harden was a great trade for Cleveland. That's not Cleveland for the Clippers. That's building a future, you know. Cleveland needed to change too. I thought. I mean, you said okay. You're being a Cleveland fan. I thought that was working with them too. Was it not working, or that was just perceived from everybody outside looking in? It looked like it, but it really wasn't. I thought them two together was actually working. The top people here, and you will swear we're gonna win the ship. But some people are like that. Some people you have delusional fans, you have logical fans, and then you have fanatics. Fanatics, they just talk crazy all the time. Delusional fans, they think they're always going to win. Those are like the Dallas Cowboy fans. Then you have your logical fans like, yeah, we're a decent team. We might win a game or two. Or we know, okay, like I'm a Warriors fan. Been a Warriors fan my entire life before Steph even became a Warriors fan. I know right now, am I looking for a run? Hell no. If we're in the play-in, if we win, cool. If not, cool. Because I didn't expect us to win. After Steph missing that many games, I didn't expect us to really even solidify a playing spot. And just like that, Suns are in 7th place, Timberwolves in 6th, Rockets in 5th, Lakers in 4th, Nuggets in 3rd, and I think San Antonio is in 2nd, and OKC is in 1st. So at the end of the game, go ahead and pull React Live up again fully. At the end of 119, 105. Suns 43 and 35. Still have a good record. Rockets 49-29, still with a good record. It just sucks that all this momentum they had, all this momentum and pressure against them just slowly went away as we got into the third quarter. Just slowly went away. They tried to make a run, but they couldn't do it. And as soon as we got to the top, right before the fourth, Houston took over and never looked back. That was crazy. You can see right here where the interchange was 8 minutes 25 seconds in the third quarter is where you see the change. That's where it split. The change happened, and Houston just took off. And it was just all back from there. Phoenix at 3.1 percentage underperforming, but at the same time, Houston was underperforming in overall efficiency. So Phoenix had an opportunity. They just chose not to perform at the level they were performing prior to that first run. It's just sad to see how good they were playing and how bad the game ended up being for them. But once again, this is React Live. We should have. I'm speaking to the creators of the app. It's in beta, but it gives you all the information, stats, efficiency, momentum swing changes, lead changes, lineup averages, plus and minus, your last substitution, play-by-play, rotation charts for the game you're watching at the moment. And as you can see, the very top shows you the 0 live games. This was the last live game of the day. There's multiple games that show up on the React Live. If you click on any one of them, you can see whatever information there is for either all of them or just one of them. If you're looking for a specific one, like shows you easy breakdowns, plenty of information. So if you're into the betting and gambling for men's basketball, NBA, or NC2A men's basketball, and soon coming WNBA and possibly the NC2A women's basketball, this is the app for you. I think it's actually a pretty cool app. And for what we do as far as play-by-play and watch parties, this works better than having you use ESPN or Yahoo. Because Yahoo, we got to even ESPN at Yahoo, you have to click on the team, go from the team, click on the schedule, click on the team in the schedule that they're playing. Then you have to go through all those different tabs. So this one, real simple. As soon as you open it, you just pick the team. Boom, we were doing one team or the other. Go straight to it, and you have all the information in one single tab, one single click. And you can click individual players, see their ins and outs for the game, their fouls, their points, their rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, turnovers, their efficiency ratings, everything. So I think that's pretty cool. He said, Mikhail says, have a good night. You have a good night as well. Thank you for joining the score too. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the game. We might be back tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday. We might be back tomorrow or Thursday with some more basketball and possibly got seeing NHL and Major League Baseball on the way as well. Baseball might be a Friday game, I think. I think there's one on ESPN, but once you see the thumbnail, just come on in, get ready for the stream. I know Zach wants to do a game so he can test out the React Live app as well, so we want to talk about it more in detail. Just show you guys more what it can do. Like I said, we should have a link for it soon. Hopefully within a day or two, we should have a link for it where you can click on it, check it out, go through a 14-day trial, and choose if you want to use it or not. So, but thank you for by stopping by. Camera since 2006, 2010 was amazing. And then our 2016 chip, other than that it's abysmal being a Cavs fan. Yeah, 2016, I should have never had. Should never had. I mean, they've been paired for like 3 years and gotten the same results. I think Hugh Mobley is the odd man out now. Jared Allen has been better than Harden. Interesting. I did notice they had that 1 year where they just ran the table, looked great, still couldn't get past the second level of playoffs. I think they have a lot of great talent. So as a Cavs fan, what do you think they're missing? So Michigan about to win. They're frozen. But like I said, we here at RealFansSports, we do a little bit of everything, man. Like if you start again, we do Masters, we do F1, Major League Baseball, National Hockey League, NFL, NBA, WNBA. We do a little bit of everything. Said they're missing LeBron. What are your thoughts on LeBron possibly going back there for his final season? Which the owner of the Cavs already kind of put the olive branch out there and said we would love to have you back, even before he hits the market, which I think is the end of this season, I believe. So that's the answer. Don't come back, retire, man. I think he'll probably come back to retire as a Cav. Like he might come play. He might do his farewell season with the Cavs, and then he might actually retire. He might retire with the Cavs. The murder, ugly as fuck. Damn, look at you, fat as fuck. Your mom still likes it. So, well, besides that, it'll be interesting to see what choice he decides to do, what choice he decides to take as far as he gets to the end of the season. Because I think anything he decides affects his son and where his son's position is, So, but how is that getting through? Hold on. Let me pull this real quick. But Houston came to play at the very end. So let's see. Hold on a second, guys. People forget that you have a ban button. Like, I can easily just go on the page and ban you. You dumb ass. This is why sometimes we don't go to kick. Because the words you said were definitely banned. I will tell you that. Give it to. Let's see who this person is. You have more followers. You have chose to come to my page to talk trash. You're an actual loser. Yeah, never met that before. Cool. Interesting. Anyways, he said Cal play in and LeBron drop. So no, just retire. I'm not trying to see 4-0 LeBron. I think it's more so just a team. He started a lot of the team started. The ones who can't. Not everybody's able to do it. I think LeBron It's probably, I think it's probably the best thing for him, to be honest with you. Yeah, let me report. One second, guys. Man, that's what I think is going to happen. I mean, I don't think he's going to make the Lakers. I think he's going to Cleveland. He's going to either go and retire after like a month, or he's going to do a farewell tour in Cleveland. Yeah. YouTube deserves a big W. I could change the beat a little something different. Why do you say why did you say YouTube deserves a big W? Sorry, I had to add some channel actions over there on Kick. Leave it to Kick to be the worst. Let me see something in the trade for total dollars in the last 30 days. 250, 250. We shouldn't have 250 when we did the one game, but okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Figure if we're gonna have one person come in, be special. Let's might as well fix it while we can, while it's on our mind. You said we need a score log. You said some of the kickers are they're always gonna be us. It's Kick. That's why they're not the top streaming service that they could be. They use the same layout as this Twitch, but just not as good because they allow stupid stuff like that. So because you're saying dumbish, like yeah, definitely not. It's not like the kicker. Yeah, we need a score log, betting log on screen. Well, usually what we do is, like I said, normally when we stream, we would have the ESPN stuff up, but now that we have the Great Live, that's what we're going to cancel. Where's that? Here we go. Had to pull it back up. Had to close it to even open the Kick stuff. So for those that don't know, my computer stuff is stuck in storage in Texas, and so I'm currently using a tablet to run my stream and everything else. So, but for the most part, we usually have like ESPN up or Yahoo up, but now we're using the now we're using the React Live page, which gives you a lot of information for not just your streams themselves, but you're also betting actions, your spreads, over-unders, has all that, differentials, like I say, efficiencies. It's actually just pretty cool. Pretty cool when you look at everything that you can do. Full play-by-play. I like this app so far. We're going to play with it more. We'll have it up as we do our next couple of NBA games. Hopefully, like I said, by the time WNBA gets away, we'll have the ability to use this during that as well, which will be pretty dope. So we will do our best to try to add from WNBA to the playlist, as well as more hockey and as well as more baseball. But yeah, it would make the visuals more interesting in the plan. Well, there's only so much that I can do right now, because right now, like I said, I'm only on a single tablet, so I can't open too many tabs. The processor of a tablet will shut down. Yeah, I'm on the tablet. I am on a HP Chromebook 360, which is basically a glorified tablet. It looks like it looks like a laptop, but it's a tablet. You said who wins Rookie of the Year? I think it should be Flag. I think it should be Cooper Flag. You say the Rookie of the Year was decided before the season started. Cooper plant Flag. I do think it's Cooper Flag. I think though Knipple has played well, especially when Flag was out. I think overall, Flag is the better. I think Flag is the better rookie. I think Flag's the better rookie. This is a tablet made by the fans to start streaming. To be honest, you can start streaming. When I started streaming, I had just like this. I had a group. My first book was actually no, take that back. I started streaming on my PS4, no camera, no microphone. I had a headset that plugged into my PS4. And I just streamed my games. So I had the games. Then when I got what was the thing called? What was the thing called? The little Logitech joint that you can add camera stuff. Once I paid for that, then I added my laptop. I had a little Chromebook. I had my setup where I could see stuff on my laptop. Then I got a cheap camera, which was a C920. I think Logitech C920. Then I upgraded to a C922. Then I upgraded to it's all in storage right now. I have what is it called? I think I have the higher level Elgato. And then my mic was like a regular cheap toner mic you can get off Amazon for $25. And then after that, I upgraded to a the 5 microphone. So now I have like 2 cameras, 2 microphones. I have my original Chromebook, which I have to reset the processor to get it working again. But then my brother, on my birthday over 10 years ago, had bought me an MSI gaming laptop, which was almost $2,000 for my birthday. He knew I was streaming and doing content. So that helped me progress to the next level. So now I have parts to build a computer, but I don't have the money to finish building it. So I'm trying to do that. How you doing, Sheldon? Welcome in. What up, M-Mop or I'm Mop? I think it should be Flag. I think it should be Flag as well. I agree. I think it should be Flag. I think he's earned it, especially with those last couple games he's had. He just balled out. I think we're seeing him grow into the player that he's going to be. His potential is there. The ceiling is high. I think he's going to be great. It'll be good to see, because we're going through that flow where teams like how the Warriors run the small, the ultra. Need to stop this from playing because I want movies in the background. Yeah, I don't want movies in the background. I think we'll get back to that point. We have Wemby, who's a big. Cooper is a semi-big. You have players that are going to come in that it's not the super short NBA. It's going to be much bigger players reminiscent of the 90s, early 2000s. And I think basketball is going to kind of go back into a big men's game, which I'm kind of glad. Because we won't see a lot of that bully ball where it's just going to be like, I'm going to throw my shoulder into you at that drive. I'm gonna get the shot and get the foul. I can't stand it. That is not possible to me. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Rook of the year, Cooper flag. But again, everybody, welcome into RealFansSports. My name is Nonpfixion. I'm one half of the dynamic duo. My partner Zach is more than likely, it's 11 o'clock. He is at work. He works different shifts, but I think he's working. I think today is his last night shift, and he'll be back on the grind for the day shift in a day or two. So I think when he does that, we will do a game, NBA game together. So we'll also feature this app again as well and talk about it more in detail. So plus he's balling. Yes, he's playing damn good. So everything points to Cooper. Yeah, I agree. Everything points to Cooper. I also think the Mavericks will get a top 3 pick. Is just, that if you believe all the rumors, it's either going to be the Mavericks that get a top 3 pick, or it's going to be the Warriors who get a top 3 pick, because neither team, out of all the teams that are playing currently, all the teams that are struggling currently, there's some teams that you can tell that they're not playing to their full potential, and there's some teams that they're just injured and their team just sucks, And Warriors fit that realm. Injured players suck. They have at one point the Warriors had 8 players on injured reserve. Because you still include Melton and Porzingis because they can't play back to back because they're still technically injured. You have Butler, you have Steph, you have Moody, you had now Gee, that's 6. You had what's the other 2 guys? No, Cry's been playing. Paz been playing. GP was on the bench, so that's 7. Because he was injured. He came back yesterday. Steph came back yesterday. Seth was on the bench because he had a back issue. And Draymond went out for game. He had back issues. So at one point we had almost 9 players not playing. And every player you've seen not playing, besides Pods and Spencer and Gee, were all G League players basically. So I was like, hey, we still won a game? You guys did great. But if like I said, if you believe all the rumors, it'll be interesting to see what comes to Dallas, because we've seen what happened with Luka being traded to the Lakers and how all of a sudden they got Cooper flag when they had less than 2%. Yeah, we've seen all that. We know those things happen, and we're just gonna turn a blind eye, just act like we didn't realize it, we didn't see it. But it'll be interesting, man. It'll be interesting what happens. The OKC has a project top 8 from Utah, top 4 from that. Really, and OKC's head general manager has done a great job with his picks that he's made. So they could pick another diamond in the rough. OKC has 90 Bulls draft capital or 2,000 Spurs. Oh yeah, because they've done things strictly through the draft, which has allowed them to save money and spend money wisely. That's why they're able to do what they've been able to do. The only thing I say is they need to get as much out of these players as they can for the next couple years, because once all those contracts come into play, they're going to have to figure out who to keep and who to let go. And you think they're going to be keeping Shea, you think they're going to keep Chet, probably even keep Dort, and then kind of figure out everybody else after. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be interesting, but unfortunately, that tier we have now, that mess we have to control NBA, I think that's possibly what's going to kill the idea of dynasties. Unless you can really work through the draft and keep players who are willing to give up money to keep teams together. And not now, you don't have too many players that are willing to do that like that. I mean, like when the Warriors run, Draymond gave up money to keep Clay, gave up money to keep some of the young players. Steph gave up money to keep Draymond. So players have been able to do it, just like Jalen Brunson said he gave up money to keep some players. So players have to be willing to sacrifice to make that run. If you're not willing to do that, just go get your back. So these drafts could change the entire team. The draft is deep as hell. It's a deep draft. So it'll be, like I said, it'll be interesting to see what ends up happening after the draft, who goes where, and how they change the overall schematics of a team. I'm looking forward to that because I want to see, because I'm hoping Moody's situation gets a lot better on his return to rehab, because Moody, Gee, Spencer, GP, Pods, that was our future, and they were all becoming better players together with Steph not in the game. So you could see the potential, see how they were playing. Now, were they at the point where they can just take on the league? Not yet, but that's okay because they're still young. So no one's expecting them to go and win a title this year. Now, if Steph was no longer a part of the equation, you'd probably say in 2 years from now, you would like to see them making actual runs for the playoffs. Imagine OKC can draft a guy like Axel Lindenberg. That person, I don't know who that is. I ain't gonna be lying to you. Oh, yeah, I know who that is. I don't know who that is. I watched some of college sports. I didn't watch enough. But I do know there is plenty of talent in college that's coming out. But yeah, stop this. Stop. Okay. Yeah, what time is it? It's 11. It's my birthday. But yeah, look, I haven't really watched the NBA draft in so long. Just because like I said, being a Warriors fan, you know that the drafts don't necessarily affect your team like that. We usually get a third round or fourth round pick that is talented, but sometimes they're not smart enough to play with the Warriors, which is, it sucks and it's sad, but it is what it is. I know within the next 2 seasons, I'll probably start paying attention to drafts again because to see who all coming out and what we got access to. So Michigan small forward and being a Big Ten player of the year. That's what's up. I'll be curious to see where he goes then. There it is. All right, you guys. So we're gonna get ready to call it a night. I still have to go stream on my other channel. I have to go do a watch party for episode 4 of Daredevil. So, Daredevil this season, Born Again, has been so freaking good. Has been good. Each individual episode has actually been pretty freaking decent. Last episode was like quite good, action packed. Not expected. The people who came in to help him, wasn't who I expected. I was thinking it was gonna be somebody else, but I think we're gonna get that person today's episode. So for everybody that joined, thank you so much. My name is Nonpfixion. This has been Real Fan Sports. This has also been a production of Come On In Sports Network. We're in what's the word? We're in a cohort of sports creators, sports lovers, sports enthusiasts. We all talk sports and we do it for fun.
This is a special presentation brought to you by the Come On In Sports Network.
And yes, Come On In Sports Network is a network of content creators who talk sports. Not only talk it, but we talk for fun. We don't claim to be the best, but we do our research. We do have fun, and we do live streams for multiple sports. We also, at the football season gets into play, we do ads and NFL turns, which we debut every Sunday morning for the first kickoff on noon Pacific or 3 p.m. Eastern. But if you can, subscribe to the channel. We'll be live again later on this week for some more basketball, actually some NHL and NBA. Like that, as the season gets closer, we will be doing a lot of NFL content for Come On In Sports Network, also which will debut on this page as well. But thank you for stopping by. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Let the algorithm know that this page is cool and you guys enjoy what you're seeing, enjoy what you're watching, and subscribe if you haven't already, and put the notifications on. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Now I got to get ready for another stream. Peace, love, watch out.